Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to Randomania 2. I'm Ferran Burgundy alongside Dark Falls, and we have game two in the best two of three matchup here between Angel FM and Syscrusher here in the Legend of Zelda Randomizer Rando Percent Tournament. And Dark Falls, this is certainly going to be an interesting one.
Yes, absolutely. So this is an elimination game potentially for Angel FM. Syscrusher has taken game one. We are going into a potential elimination for Angel FM. These guys are very, very evenly matched, so don't let the records fool you. This could easily go either way.
Yeah, this is it's always interesting to see how people react when their proverbial backs are up against the wall, and that is specifically what Angel has tonight. But both of them, they if this does even up, we'll certainly get there, and we're getting underway right off the bat.
So it looks like we start with a blue candle. I don't have a Triforce check at the moment for Syscrusher. Angel is not going to give us an item screen either. We have two Triforces, silver arrows, and a blue candle. Pretty good haul to start with. Always nice to have this. So
It at least provides a little bit of offense here. We've got the old woman in first quest level 1 vanilla.
see if we have our most item momentarily for Syscrusher. It tends to be in its vanilla location. It tends to be the power bracelet. We'll see what it is for today. Now, we did have two Triforces. We had one that we know is level 1. That was not going to change. The second one we have was lit up as number 3, but that could be 2 or 3, depending on what our dungeon quest is.
We've already got a look at the small and medium secrets. The small secret 17, medium 26.
And it did look like we had the armor something. I didn't catch what it was though. Our dungeon items, our dungeon levels are going to be hidden though. We don't know which ones we're going to be in. Given this start screen, this looks like a first quest level.
And looking at Syscrusher's life, I believe that was a heart that was in the Armos item.
And you see a non-flashing Triforce in this dungeon that Angel FM is in, so we know now that this is indeed level 1 for sure. So our 1 through 6 will be first.
And a little bit of a blockade, and we've got another level found here for Syscrusher. And Uncle Wizzy says no. And Vanilla Start has a sword.
How vanilla. Alright, so we're going to see how long it takes for Sis to go check that. That's usually a very quick check for most people. They'll probably head over there pretty quickly. Content, however, to stay in the graveyard area. We have our white sword item at the vanilla shop, so only between 4 and 6 hearts.
So Syscrusher already looking pretty good to get the white sword should he head in that direction. Very cheap bombs, though. Very nice. And a level right at start.
Always nice to have a bomb pickup around the price of the small secret.
A little hard to do a lot, though, without a sword. And dueling levels here for Angel and Syscrusher. Syscrusher going to pass.
Angel FM going to go through the left-hand entrance, come back around, he's going to pop that key door open. Nice heads up play to go further in the dungeon without wasting it.
A lot of different edges here, and doing a good job of containing all of those enemies there. One more
Yeah,
to
give
go.
those a nice enemy to have the bounce back feature. You kind of keep against the wall and they'll keep trying to move at you until they can take a different turn of direction. For a quick shout out to our behind the scenes team, we have Fury SK on the restream and a Pro Inferno on the track. We definitely appreciate you.
Yes, the runners get the spotlight, but they don't get as bright of a spotlight without the production team behind the scenes. Greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. Syscrusher still content to go semi-swordless. Gonna find out this is level 1 here. Looks like our Triforce will be in Triforce rooms. That's a nice pickup for Sys. He didn't. I don't think Angel saw that. And Angel finds a banana, so that means our items are indeed going to be shuffled.
Opts against it, though.
Given that shape of this dungeon, I believe that's probably level 3 that Angel FM is in. Syscrusher only a handful of rooms away from picking up his sword, and then the race is on.
And our tracker noting there wasn't a flashing from the compass, so that probably was level 3, since they already have level 1 and level 3 Triforces.
Syscrusher gets his wooden stick and do a little bit of damage now. And we most likely definitely have a mixed overworld at this point, given what spots have opened, which ones haven't.
And 5 looks to be enough.
That's always a nice feeling. You pick up your wood sword and then pick up your white sword about 20 seconds later. That's thanks, game. At least you had the candle so you didn't waste it. And we have a cave at Vanilla 3, therefore we are definitely a mixed quest overworld at this point.
So that means they're going to have to check everything.
Absolutely. We do have a very cruddy heist. You get only 61 rupees, so that's a little bit big.
It's definitely alms for the poor here.
Syscrusher looking and seeing that is level 3, gonna pass it up. Well, Angel FM finds a green dungeon, which we have not seen.
And some laggy, kind of tough Stalfoses here.
Not gonna bother with the clock, just gonna smack them around. Looks like Axis has gone back to what we believe is level 3. Not gonna be happy to see the banana, or he might be, depending on his point of view. And this kind of seed, I don't think you pick it up. It's not gonna really do a ton for you. Pick up some extra bombs, I guess, but this could be 5, if maybe that Angel of Heaven's in. Actually, this could be 7, given that it's a Guerrilla enemy set.
Ah, yes, there are the Guerrillas. Oh, sniped by the boomerang.
Yeah, so Guerrillas are the worst. They kind of just throw the boomerangs wherever they choose to. Got no rhyme or reason to them at all. Syscrusher is actually going to find a boomerang himself momentarily. And he's going to probably hard pass it, looks like.
There was at least a little hesitance, but opted to pass.
picks up his compass, and now he knows that he doesn't need a Triforce here. He might be looking for a second item, though.
Now picks up the clock. And back through the staircase.
Syscrusher back into level 1. May dig it out a little bit. He doesn't need this Triforce, which he's going back in the room for some reason. He knows that items are shuffled now, and one is a small dungeon. So going back here makes sense. It is another 2 items. We have the flute on the floor for Angel FM. That is potentially...
Given that you have the mixed overworld and a lot of those spaces are whistle or recorder required, it's certainly not a bad thing to have.
Well, there's actually also an additional flag in this particular flag set that's sometimes on, sometimes not. There's a potential for that recorder to send him to unbeaten dungeon. So it could just send him where he has to go without any kind of worrying about the overworld. And we do have Heart Shuffle on too, which so that's going to be actually 3 items here in this number 1 for Syscrusher. Well, the meaning of the book, we'll see if he picks it up. He does, and so he's going to have his maps now.
Atlas, yeah.
So a lot of people dislike the book. In a flag setup like this, where you kind of need to know where you're digging around, it's nice to have, just so you know kind of what to look. And the power bracelet, so now we just need that staircase item. Okay, so we have snakes in level 1, therefore we know that enemies are indeed shuffled. So the enemies were misleading, so this could be anything that Angel FM is in.
Whatever it is, it has a good share of gomas.
Okay, so that's a desert palace, so that doesn't lead me to think that this is level 7 regardless, though. If it's not 7, it would have to be 5. Because we've seen level 1, and this can't be 2.
We get a hint Dodongo dwells near the desert. And over on Angel's side, don't go chasing waterfalls. Just to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
I was gonna say, I guess the old man's a fan of TLC.
And I'm pretty sure it's not tables, ladders, and chairs.
I mean, Fred could put that into the game, that'd be kind of fun.
Well, we do already have ladders in here, so we're a third of the way there.
Now I'm just picturing Link smacking Aquaman in the head with a steel chair. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, we digress.
That's another discussion for another day, though.
Angel is going to leave level 7. Sorry, Sister should leave level 1. Angel's still digging around what we believe is... That is, based on that map, and that is a blank spot at the eyeball, that is definitely level 7 now, we can confirm. As Syscrusher does find level 2, and it looks like it could be immediately ladder blocked. That is kind of annoying. Okay, actually it looks like you can get around the ladder block potentially. No, you can't. Never mind.
Oh, there's the Triforce, but a lot more still to explore, so we're going to hold off here.
Yeah, there's 2 potential items here. We'll see what they are.
And both floor items, no staircase needed here. Oh, the Chevy room blocking the map.
You know, looks like Angel FM is going to bail on level 7 for now. You can't blame him. 7 can be quite a bit of a pain sometimes, especially if you have no... It's an odd level and there's very few bomb walls and not that many key doors, so you kind of have to go the way the game lets you go, so it's easy to get blocked in level 7.
Alright, Angel picking up the prescription. Well, the letter.
It's just sort of going to that dark room. Seeing the pouch, he's like, nope, don't need to kill that. I am going to leave you alone and never see you again.
Well, there's the unneeded compass, as Syscrusher knows where the Triforce is. Oh, the any key! What a pickup!
Another item with a lot of power for Syscrusher. That is potentially huge.
The rich getting richer here.
Looks like Angel FM is going back for his white sword, so I'd be happy to pick that up at this point. Combat hasn't been the easiest in this seed. It has been a lot of guerrillas, but we have seen witch robes, so we know they're lurking somewhere. We've seen darkness already, so yeah, our dungeons are going to have a little bit of combat in them. These enemies are not.
A lot of less than fun stuff.
Angel is about to find his book and his power burst, as well as a blue banana if he chooses to dig it. I think we've seen both bananas already, though.
We have.
So do you have a banana that you choose to pick up over the other?
Ooh, well, looks like we've got the wand here as well in 2, so that's a rather nice haul for this particular level. Oh, no boomstick, though.
Yeah, well, the book would have to be in a shop for that, unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. I have seen it in the shop before, but yeah, if it's in the thing, yeah, that I should have been disappointed in the lack of boomstick earlier.
I love the boomstick. It's so much fun. It's kind of cathartic when you go into a room full of witch robes and you can just blast their heads off.
Yep, put together a fireworks show that might make Disney jealous.
A little surprised that Angel FM isn't picking up that book with questioned level members, but maybe he realizes he's in first quest and doesn't really care. He's seen 1 and 7, so he knows it's all first quest dungeons. Will not be pleased to see that secondary banana.
And there is the displeasure, and there is the immediate save and get me out of here.
He is going to go to level 2, though. Oh, no, that's not level 2. This was... I forget what one. Wait, no, this was level 2. Yeah, this was level 2. So he'll get his wand and his any key here. The palette just a little bit different.
I'm not sure if that's more of a teal or an aquamarine or...
I tend to call this one Elsa's Ice Palace.
Oh, I'd think harder about it, but I think I'm just gonna let it go.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No, I hate the cold. That's about the only Frozen pun I've got. I never saw it. I'm just working with what I get.
Sisters are finally gambling that up here in the Lost Hills, opting to save his money and go elsewhere. Can't blame him at this point. Level 5 is a game. Angel, if I'm doing the kind of snaky path up the level 2 chute that Syscrusher did, so they're both kind of on the same time sync as far as this dungeon goes. Yeah, looks like we have community hints for the hint shop. What if Ganon was one of us?
You'd have a hard time blending in.
Just walking the streets of New York City, just try and pick. Angel family grabbing their wand and their any key, gonna move on out.
A little bit more efficient search of 2, so that's gonna get him pretty well caught up here. Looks like item-wise, the only difference is that Syscrusher picked up the book and Angel did not.
Alright, so we are still on the quest for more dungeons. Both runners kind of doing the same exploration that the other one did. Both are equally armed, both have kind of seen the same dungeons already. But we're kind of just on the hunt for new stuff. Sis has not gotten to 7 yet, though. And apparently we did have a bait purchase, and then catch by who?
I believe by Syscrusher, as Angel's been pretty well maxed out on rupees prior to that door repair for a little bit.
Makes sense, because he's down to about 50 at the moment. Angel, if I'm doing a nice screen strap, I'm gonna see that the end roads are indeed just normal, at least the original 4 vanilla. Sister Sugar takes a walk along the beach, gonna find a arrow shop.
Starting with silver, no need to purchase any arrows, though. Or arrows.
That usually gets me about 45, 60 minutes into a seed if I have a lot of money and I see an arrow shop, and I just completely forget that I started with silvers. I've been known to, unfortunately, purchase.
And another heart pickup.
Yeah, it's not much doing on the southern coast of Hyrule today. It's just a Tikini cave, really.
And a level on Angel's side.
It was a recorder block dungeon of that, so that's a very nice pickup. To pick that up this early into a seed, that could be a little while before Syscrusher gets back over that way to check.
and that looks to be 8.
With 3 potential items. So that's a very nice dungeon to find. So we do see something interesting. Now that they both have the wand, Syscrusher will be throwing fireballs. Angel of Heaven will not. So we'll see if that prevents Syscrusher from using his wand as much as it will Angel.
Well, the wand coming in handy there. We've got our reverse C push block and another heart.
Always kind of annoying to dig out a level 8 just to find a couple hearts. He's used the compass, but we already saw the Triforce, so he doesn't really need it. And is this our second item, or is this a transport? We'll see momentarily.
Well, it's a key, so it looks like it's neither.
Game.
And to answer the question in chat, yes, this is all first quest dungeons. It looks to have been rolled in the random percent, or I guess flip, since it's a lot of heads or tails type things.
A little interesting that Angel Home is skipping that northernmost room in level 8. Did not clear it.
Oh, hey, Aquamentus. Bye, Aquamentus.
Aquamentus the true bro. Let's see what he's hiding. Aquamentus is hiding a staircase. Brings us down to that section that we couldn't bomb into earlier.
And a Gleeok.
Gleeok's evil.
No disagreement here.
I'll be the guy that just kind of hangs out in the doorway and just hides in it and just kind of pokes my head out and stabs at.
I don't have enough reps to have learned that strat. Bit of a dead-end room there. Syscrusher up in Death Mountain.
One bomb though, so he's probably going to be trying to work a little bit of a 10 count. See if we can get that 9 enemies without taking a hit, and then bomb the last one to get a forced bomb pack. But we all know that counting on high roll can be difficult at times.
I think counts anywhere can be difficult at times. And another heart.
So level 8 is the Love Shack tonight. There is one more item on the ground somewhere. We didn't see what it was.
The Triforce acquired, and I have a feeling that Angel is gonna leave us in suspense on that. And apparently, somewhere in my verbiage, I have created A little bit of inspiration, as it appears here.
We are now officially called the Flips Tourney, apparently. I like it. Angel FM, though, now has 10 hearts. That puts him in the range of the magical sword if he so chooses to go back to.
Second day on the job, and I'm already influencing. Who'da thunk it?
The 2Q magical sword does not have a level today. It has some potions, though. That is a nice potion for a... that was priced for a red...
51, not too shabby. Definitely below normal. Always good to get a sale of the seed.
Syscrusher buying more hints. Kind of seeing the fact that they're just community, though. Wonder if Syscrusher's going back to that green dungeon, which we know is level 7, but I don't think he knows what it is yet. Imminent sadness coming when he sees it's level 7.
And it looks like more community hints here, but fairly cheap ones. And not heeding the advice and going back and doing that for the third time, and shape happens.
Angel, if I'm taking his flute to the desert, not finding a ton yet. Fury, no, we have not seen an actual hint yet, so it is pretty much guaranteed that it is full community. Wait, did Angel FM just take a red potion when he just bought a red potion?
Because Angel retried, that reverted him back to before using the letter and purchasing that red medicine.
Gotcha, okay. I missed the retry.
You know, after seeing all 3 community hints that cost a combined 43 rupees, Angel just decided, alright, not much loss if I just go ahead and retry here, and just means I have to go and get a potion elsewhere, and opted to do that instead of the heart, so maybe Mag's not in the plans.
Angel FM is someone who is pretty confident in combat, so it doesn't surprise me that he doesn't really care about it, especially since he does have White Sword. Syscrusher right now is poking on level 7. Most of this might be level 6 on Syscrusher's side. And it's Wizards, of course, because why not? They had to be around eventually.
Indeed, the bane of most people's existence, the Wizrobe.
They have killed me more times than I care to admit.
And me probably as much as the feline population in the state of Pennsylvania, with all 9 of their lives each.
Angel, if I'm gonna go back and just pick up the Triforce and probably just head on off. Syscrusher finding a staircase in level 7 finds a heart container.
Alright, Syscrusher making his way through 7. Angel doing a little bit of forest exploration. We do have mixed overworlds, so looks like they're going to have to check everything. We're close to it. And now down the coast goes Angel. A lot of money to spend and not really sure where exactly to spend it. Oh, there's another heart. We're up to 11 now. So a 40% likelihood of getting the magical sword. And there's some rupees and the wallet is almost full.
So with Syscrusher in level 7, let's see if he digs out that flute or not. That could be potentially large. If he grabs the Triforce and leaves, that could be a problem.
We have seen already that 2 levels require recorder access.
I believe he's pretty close to it. I think it's this room right here, actually. So he should be picking it up. Maybe not. Okay. I thought it was up here in the upper part of the dungeon.
Looking over at Angel's side, would you believe? 3 dungeons that require recorders.
That's a very red palette, too. So at this point, we're going to call this one level 5, I think. It has to be. It has the bow on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So now we have bow and silver, so we have what we need to kill the big pig.
And the red ring.
That is big for Angel. But also, well, we start with silver, so we don't need silver, so that's not a big deal.
So yeah, Triforces and ideally a ladder would be the way to go now for Angel.
Hopefully, Syscrusher finds that recorder because I think he was in the room it was in, but I'm not positive. I believe it was in that room with all the slimes up in that upper left side. I believe we have found all levels already yet. Angel gonna grab his Triforce. I think it's 5, because I don't think it can be anything else.
It looks like 4 and 9 have yet to have been found. Or no, that's right. Was 9 found?
I believe Syscrusher found that a little while ago, yes. I could be wrong, but I thought I saw level 9 earlier.
Alright, well I do see there is the recorder pickup on Syscrusher's side.
I very well could be wrong. He may have not picked it up, but I could have sworn I saw it. But definitely possible. I didn't. I've seen some of my race. Alright, Alright, so if he did get his recorder, that's big for him. That's going to get him where he kind of needs. Considering that we do have so many spots that are blocked. I did see on his item map, so he's good to go. Level 7 could be ladder blocked.
That could certainly put a bit of a wrench into things, but we're running low on places and where it could be.
This is where we hope that there's a raft in one of those flute block dungeons, or on the floor on level 8 that we have to go to get to level 4 or 9.
Just for the game to add that extra oomph of trollishness.
I mean, we gotta make him work for it.
So we have a question, which whistle behavior? I don't know if I've seen the whistle being used other than in places that could reveal a level. So I don't know if they've used it for transport as of yet.
I thought I saw Angel use it, but I could be wrong. I thought I checked it. So Syscrusher about to find the dungeon here up in the graveyard momentarily. So this is 8. So we know we have 2 hearts here, but we also have a floor item that Angel did not dig out. Angel's the swaggy little hug clip.
And Swag got him a door repair charge.
Syscrusher seen that glue, I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with you.
Bit of an orange discussion going on in the chat. It was, I had to strain a little bit to see that bow string myself.
Yeah, that palette's tough when it's the bow, especially, just how it blends in. Ah, that's why Angel up in there checked that northern river, he's gonna get up to it. It was ladder blocked. Okay, makes sense.
And Angel has concluded that it's full community hints and heads out of the waterfall. He was told earlier, don't go chasing waterfalls, so it just goes to show.
So I guess after FSK chat saying that it was mixed hints and just being rather rude to the runners, rolling all community for the ones you have to buy. And Syscrusher finds his first of 2 hearts here. So if you're in Syscrusher's shoes and knowing what we know so far about this seed, do you think he'll dig out that floor here?
Hard to say.
Always good to have the map once you already have the atlas. That's helpful. Okay, so we had the triple heart on this level 8. No, yeah, I was right there. Okay. So level 8 having the triple heart.
So that does conclude it is in fact the Love Shack, this seed, as said earlier. Yes, very disheartening. Well played, Fury. And to answer the question, the odds of it rolling, presuming that it's either a yes or no, that would be a 1 in 64 chance, or about a 1.5% likelihood.
So Syscrusher grabs his Triforce 8. It looks like we need to find that ladder to be level 7, and that means we don't know where level 8 or level 4 is. We've seen a lot of this overworld. Looks like Syscrusher is going to go back into level 8. Bolt will not be happy to see that second. Syscrusher's still doing the full dig of this level 8, unfortunately. Gonna cost him a little bit of time. Angel Femme did get both items also, though, so it's not gonna hurt him too badly. But he does have to start making a little bit of a movement if he wants to take game 2.
Yeah, there was the full clear of 2 earlier that Angel had done a little bit more efficiently, so, well, Angel now doubling back and checking a place that had already been checked.
Now, it'll be interesting if Syscrusher does indeed get the magical sword. Angel tries for it, does not pick it up.
So 11, not enough. So we know it could be 12, 13, or 14 hearts required to pick it up.
Syscrusher is going to use his flute. We'll see where it sends him. Sends him to Beaten Dungeons.
So helpful for warping, but not helpful for new information.
Looks like Angel of Femme is going to go do that Death Mountain dig now. Well, come up with a ton for. But I mean, you gotta do it sooner or later, so you might as well get it out of the way. It looks like it did do some of it already. Syscrusher going back into level 3 to look for that second nightmare. I like this play. So if this is the raft, this is good. If it's the ladder, it's even... Small dungeon, and it's usually a pretty easy enemy set, so this is a heads-up play. I like it. It looks like Angel of Femme is right on his heels, so this is a heads-up play by both of them.
Yeah, less of a gamble and more of a calculated risk.
Yeah, they didn't know Heart Shuffle was on the first time they were here, so it made sense to just kind of get the item and leave. But now that they know the Heart Shuffle's on, it makes a lot more sense to dig these rooms. They see a bunch of blue dark nuts, of course.
Angel skipping that room, gonna see if maybe a different room has what is needed.
And
all that effort for bombs.
I was gonna say, Angel FM making a smart play to avoid that room particularly. The room that Angel's FM is in now should have our floor items. This is the Minhala room from
And it's the ladder. What a pickup.
That's a huge pickup. That gets him back in level 7 and gets him those 2 coast river spots up here. And Sis is just a couple seconds away from picking up himself. Ladder spots unfortunately not having anything. It looks like Syscrusher may be going back to 7.
Yeah, the main difference here looks to be Angel having gone into 5 and cleared that out and got the bow and the red ring. Syscrusher now heading back into 7, and it looks like Angel FM not too far behind.
At this point, do we assume that our floor item here in 7 is something that will get us into...
Well, if that were the case, that would be, what, the raft?
Oh, never mind. It was the recorder in 7. We already have it. Never mind. We've already had the recorder in 7. That's right. Oh, Triforce almost immediately at start too, so that's a nice pickup for Angel. So the question is now, where is our level 4 hiding, and what do we need to do to get to it? Syscrusher also grabbing that Triforce here in level 7. Do we see a staircase in level 5? Okay, they're entering in 5. Okay, so that's done. So I guess 6 would be the next best bet as far as items go. So Angel's Home is now back into what we thought was level 6. So that's a, we have 2 items. Alright, so Syscrusher is going to go back to this grave level. This was, okay, yeah, so this was level 4, so... Okay, so level 4 was not... No, we just have to find level 9 and finish digging out this level 4. We'll see how long it takes Angel of him to get back to the graveyard, though, because he's been here a couple times. Aquaman disengage with the magical boomerang. So we just have level 9 alerts still for him.
Yeah.
So where's level 9 hiding?
Is it possible that 9 is raft required? Well, there's the raft. An angel making a beeline along the coast. Oh, look at that. Raft is required for level 9.
So we have both the recorder and the raft required.
Here I was making a theory, and it turns out the theory came out true. And Mag's now guaranteed here for Syscrusher. He opts to go back for it.
That is a lot of hearts. The question now is, though, when will Angel of him go back to the grave to level 4? Because we gotta assume that he's... It says Syscrusher grabs the sharp force and 4, so he just needs 5 and 6. Unfortunately, this could be a case of Angel of him unfortunately mismarking, which is giving Syscrusher enough time to pick up when you can't give a runner like Syscrusher extra.
And there is Mags.
And we do have the Wizard level 6, so that's a nice pickup. I don't think Sys has seen level 5 or 7 yet. 5 or 6 yet.
Oh, there's 6.
Triforce just a couple rooms in, so Sis knows that he just has to grab it. Well, he hasn't seen the bow yet, so we'll see if he actually does grab it and go. No, he's gonna dig. So he's gonna give Angel's.
Making the dig here is the right play because
Yeah, he needs the raft.
He needs the raft, although he doesn't know it yet, but he needs the bow more than likely. Because one of the possibilities is that Ganon may or may not be required. And Angel is in 4.
Sis grabs his Triforce here in 6, and we'll see if he stays in here, if he heads out.
Not going back into 6.
Yeah, that's potentially troublesome.
And Angel has the Triforce at 4. And is ready to go into 9.
Alright, so Pharaoh, what is he going to be looking for in level?
Well, in level 9, he's going to be looking for the sound of a roar in an adjacent room. That will be where Ganon is, and looking for a shutter door that even after the enemies are gone does not open, although if it opens automatically once entering the room, then we know that Ganon is not required and can just go in and make the rescue and take the game.
Yep, so it's kind of one of the situations where we don't know exactly what we're looking for. We have the bow, we have the silvers, so we can definitely kill, Ganon. Syscrusher is going to dig around level 5, so he'll grab his bow. So the question is, can Angel FM dig this level 9 before Syscrusher can figure out what he needs to get up? Never over till it's over, but he's definitely got to pick up the pace a little. He has to get back to level 6 to get that raft as well.
Yeah, the more time that it takes for Syscrusher to fish out what is needed, the more of an advantage Angel has, and the more that window of opportunity is closing for Syscrusher to get back into this.
Now, if Angel FM does finish this off and takes game 2, we will have game 3 after a short little break, just to stretch our legs and grab a drink. But game 3 will follow this.
That's right, this is the first of a potential doubleheader. And here's Ganon.
And that was a very squishy pig. So now we're just looking for that single shutter that opens right away, potentially, or we could be just kind of wandering into our... Sis is gonna grab his red ring, so he'll be happy, but not happy to see it. Kind of one of those things where it's nice, but it's not what you want. And don't record. Oh, there's the bow right there. Okay, so he's gonna grab his bow, so he has that, and then he has his red ring, so happy to see that. And then he needs to test to go back to level. And that is the Triforce complete for Syscrusher, but he still misses one big piece of the puzzle.
Syscrusher looking for something to float the boat at this point.
Very rapidly running out of spots to check, though. They're both kind of right over here. Then at least he knows he has to go back to. Or we can just walk into Zelda's room. That's cool too. And there is Zelda. And Angel Farm is going to take game 2 with a 105.46. Get some GG's in chat. And Syscrusher is going to send us to game 3 by forfeiting this race. So we're not going to have an interview until after game 3. So we're going to take a bit of a little break and then come back. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back in a little bit.